In this lesson, we will do example of a union question. Present the company name and city from USA, and if they are customers or suppliers, create a new column and name it as title. What we want here, we want the company name, the city and the country from the suppliers that are from the USA, and when they are suppliers, we call it as a title. From the customers, they also have a company name, city, country, from the country that is USA, but now we call it customers. So in the end, what we have the company name of the suppliers or the customers, and we have their city. The country, of course, will be USA, but we will know that this company, Bigfoot, is from the suppliers, is a supplier, and the Great Lakes Food Market is a customer. Let's see it in the SQL server. So let's build it step by step. First of all, we have select asterisk from the suppliers. What we have here, we have a supplier, we have a company name, we have a city, and a country. So we want all of this data. So let's call it S, and we want from the S table the company name, we want the city, we want the country, and after that we want to know that this is the supplier, so we can give a new name to create a new column. Let's call it suppliers, but we will call this column as title. We can't do it because we can create a new column and call it whatever we want. For the entire table, it will be suppliers. So we have the company name, city, and country from the suppliers. Let's do the same thing for the customers table. Let's see what we get here. We have also the company name of the customer, we have the city of this customer, and we have the country. So we see that we have the same columns with different data, but the same columns in both tables. So now let's call it C, and we want company name, city, and country. To this table, let's create a new column that we will know that this table gives us the customers. And of course, we give it the same name of the column, title. If we run this, so we get the same columns, but from the customers table. Now what we want to do is to unite between them. Here in the customers we have 91 rows, and in the suppliers we have 29 rows. If we unite between them, union, and run this, so we get 120 rows. Because we don't have the same row that has the entire rows, the values in the rows is the same. Because here we have customers and here we have suppliers. So it gives us the company name. We know that this name is a customer because of the title. So we know it comes from the customers table. This customer is from Berlin and his country is Germany. the supplier args, we know that it comes from the suppliers table because this is the name we gave him from the title. His city is London and his country is UK. So this is how we do union between them, but we want only countries that are from the USA. So for each of them, we will do where, because the country is on the rows. So if we want to filter the rows, we need to do where. Here, this S country, we want it to be equal or like. I prefer like because it covers more cases. USA, and also here, we will do where. Now it's C country, and if we run this, we'll get only rows that their suppliers and customers are from the USA.